Hi, I'm at Bulimba on the Brisbane River, Queensland, Australia, and I'm heading up in my Nolex 30 to the Whitsundays, a 500 nautical mile journey through the Barrier Reef. You're welcome to come along with me for the ride. Rivergate on the Brisbane River. That's Norman Wright's, where the make very nice boats, and then this is where all the super yachts come to get a bit of a refit. This is my daughter Nicole. She's at a late night in the valley in the nightclubs, and just got out of bed at the entrance to the river. We're going to put the sails up now. There's a little bit of breeze come. I've got the jib up already, and we're going to turn around and put the main up. Busy day in the port today. Just gone past a couple of ships, and now we've got another one coming in. Got two tugs coming out to meet him. Well, this is the boat coming in empty. We're obviously going to take out some grain or coal. Or even sugar for that matter. You caught anything? Bared away round the coffee pots, heading north towards Widebay Island. It's 92 miles from here to Double Island Point. Starting to get a bit of a wriggle on now. We're doing 6 knots. Widebay, 8 nautical miles ahead. Yeah. Nicole doing a sterling job of making sandwiches for lunch. Isn't that right, Nicole?
Yep, definitely.
Passing Redcliffe Jetty, which features in some of my earlier trips up to the Whitsundays. The end of Scarborough there, and the marina, Scarborough Marina, is just round the corner. You can see the Glasshouse Mountains, and we're going on at 5 knots with our 2 jibs up, the jib and the Genoa. Beautiful sunset here as we go along the go along the shore of Widebay Island. Where are we got to go past next then, Nicole?
We need to go past Caloundra, and then we'll go past Bulimba, and after Noosa we'll finally get to Double Island Point.
And when do you think that will be?
Tomorrow lunchtime.
It's going to get cold now. The sun's going down, and we're going to get down to about 8 degrees tonight. just started with our first cup of soup, haven't we?
Yes. We are having chili con carne tonight, and it looks pretty good, and it's going to be nice and spicy, which is good because it's cold now, because the wind's coming from the west.
All right.
General direction.
General direction. So what have we got there? We got chili con carne.
And we have some quinoa.
Okay.
Yes.
All right then, let's. Yeah, it looks pretty good, this chili con carne, Nicole. Well, we'll go in. Let's have a try. Yeah, pretty good. We're just about to turn and go out from Caloundra, and then we'll head on towards Widebay Bar. It's now about 8 o'clock in the evening, isn't it, or thereabouts? And we got about 10 knots of breezes from the west, which is really good, but it's cold. Sailed through the night from the end of Widebay Island, and just arriving here at Double Island Point. It's about 8 miles off. 6 o'clock in the morning, the sun's just risen, and the breeze has got up a bit. I dropped the jib in the night because it was just easier just to cruise down just with the main. Towing my surf and sea dinghy, which I bought on the internet from a guy in Thornlands in Brisbane, selling these things. It was $800 odd, and it's been a very, very good dinghy. I've had it a year now, and it's unbelievable, and I've had enough confidence to last night that with only about 15 to 20 knots that I could actually tow it behind. Normally I'd put it on the deck, but it was just too inconvenient yesterday. We never found anywhere to actually, with any lee, where we could actually lift the thing onto the deck. I sailed it through the night, and my daughter, she's got up a couple of times to see how Dad was going, but I think it was twice for 5 minutes at a time, just to check that we were, that Dad was doing the right thing. And anyway, I'm putting her on the helm now for a few hours till we get to Double Island Point. Rounding Double Island Point, 8 in the morning. The wind's about 15 knots, and we're going to tuck in behind Double Island Point and anchor and have a bit of a rest, and hopefully we're going to go in tonight over the Widebay Bar. Great anchorage in Double Island Point when the wind's in the right direction. You're going to anchor right up, not right up, but quite close to these sand hills, and you can have a lovely walk on the beach. Probably going to park next to that small sailing boat about the same size as us, and so we can be sociable. This boat's come all the way from Tasmania, and they haven't got an engine, and it looks very nice, doesn't it? And they're going to cross the Widebay Bar today because the wind's right that they'll be able to sail in.